Surprise, surprise. Democrats have been taking illegal foreign money to influence U.S. elections.
Mr. Reagan.
All right, before we start, I've got a great new sponsor for the show, Gold.co. If you want to diversify your portfolio, protect your savings, safeguard your retirement, try investing in gold with Gold.co. Go to MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD or click on the link in the description below.
In America, it is illegal for foreigners to donate money to any political campaign at any level of government. This is specified in the Federal Election Campaign Act of 1972. This is because money influences elections. Money sways votes. It is the American people who must choose their representatives. It's bad enough that there are so many American mega donors using their wealth to manipulate the more gullible American voters out there. If the money coming in were from foreign sources, well, that would be detrimental to the sovereignty of our nation. And yet, it seems that this is exactly what has been happening. ActBlue is the primary fundraising engine for Democrats. It is the biggest, most successful campaign fundraising organization in America, and it has made a catastrophic impact on American politics since its founding in 2004. Considering the absurdity of left-wing policies, the obvious corruption within the Democrat Party, and the abysmal quality of Democrat candidates, it is truly astonishing that Democrats have been able to hold on to power at any level since 2016. Barack Obama was a huge star for the Democrat Party, okay, but a lot of the reason the Democrats have been so successful, so powerful, is down to effective propaganda. And effective propaganda costs money, a lot of money. And ActBlue has supplied a huge chunk of that money over the past 20 years. Now, some have speculated that Democrats have not actually been anything like as successful as they appear to be, but rather they have an astonishingly good network of fraud operations.
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
But that couldn't possibly be true, because if the Democrats participated in election fraud, the mainstream media would be reporting on it, right? And now it's been confirmed that foreign interests have, in fact, been funneling money to Democrats through ActBlue. Now, I'm going to read the full story in the New York Post in one moment. First, let's talk about my new sponsor, because they're actually pretty awesome.
All right, well, it's that time of year again, Christmas time, and we have got an amazing Christmas offer from my partners over at the top-rated precious metals company, Gold.co. Get this, you can get up to $15,000 in bonus silver, possibly more on qualified orders. It's kind of unbelievable, actually, $15,000 in bonus silver. Not bad at all. But here's the thing, this is only while supplies last. It's first come, first served. So don't let the clock run out on this one. Gold.co has placed over $2.5 billion in physical precious metals from hardworking Americans like you and me. Now, I've already made my purchase, so what are you waiting for? See if you qualify for this amazing holiday offer by going to MrReaganLikesGold.com. That's MrReaganLikesGold.com. Enjoy the holidays with Gold.co.
All right, so this is from the New York Post. It's written by Josh Christensen and Miranda Devine, who I've finally got to meet and who is an awesome human being. The headline here is, unwitting straw donors may have funneled donations from China, Russia, and Iran to Democrats. The Republican-led House Administration Committee has found evidence that illegal donations from China, Russia, Iran, and Venezuela may have been laundered through Democratic campaigns for the party's online fundraising juggernaut, ActBlue. Administration Committee Chairman Byron Steele wrote to ActBlue CEO Regina Wallace-Jones on Monday to demand information on ActBlue's donor verification policies, which are allegedly letting U.S. adversaries use unwitting straw donors to make political contributions. Our investigation has indicated that these foreign actors may be exploiting existing U.S. donors by making straw donations without these individuals or your platform's knowledge, Steele wrote. Without their platform's knowledge? Okay, maybe they probably knew, let's be honest. This failure to verify donor identity may have allowed foreign actors to fraudulently participate in the political process. ActBlue has already admitted to the committee that until recently, they did not require donors to provide the card verification code CVV associated with credit or debit cards when making an online contribution, making it easy to contribute without having to confirm one's identity. When entering a new credit card number, donors on ActBlue must now submit their CVV. Steele said his committee has petitioned the Federal Election Commission, FEC, to initiate an emergency rulemaking process to redress this problem. They didn't say problem, but I added that because it sounded better to me. Classified briefings are also expected with the Treasury Department Office of the Director of National Intelligence and FBI to help the committee further probe foreign illegal donations. Several state attorneys general have launched further inquiries into referrals from the Committee on Suspicious Donations made in the names of unwitting donors in their states. ActBlue raised more than $2.2 billion for Democratic candidates and causes during the 2021 to 2022 campaign cycle, according to the Money in Politics tracker, OpenSecrets.com. Within hours of President Biden's abandoning his 2024 re-election campaign on July 21st, small dollar donors on the fundraising platform contributed as much as $46.7 million to help Vice President Kamala Harris defeat former President Donald Trump. It's only the latest allegation of fraud leveled against ActBlue. Earlier this month, Wisconsin GOP strategist Mark Block claimed in a bombshell racketeering lawsuit that his identity was stolen to make at least 385 donations to left-wing causes, as well as the Veep super PAC, the Harris Victory Fund. Block, who served as the late Republican presidential candidate Herman Cain's chief of staff in 2012, said $884.38 was donated in his name, but without his knowledge or consent from May to October. So like this could be happening to all of us, right? Because what they do is they take these millionaire, billionaire donors who want to donate tons and tons of money, which is illegal, and they say, well, we'll donate it, but we'll donate it in the name of these other Americans who maybe haven't donated or haven't donated to the limit, and we'll just pretend it's them, but it's actually you. I think they call them ghost donors. Now, look, there's a big question here. How much money has been funneled to Democrats from foreign interests? Hopefully, with these investigations, we will find out. But another important question is, was this intentional? Democrats know that foreign interests benefit from Democrat control in America. Just look what Joe Biden was doing. Just look at what Bob Menendez has been doing. Just look at what Congressman Henry Cuellar has been doing.
Texas Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar denies any wrongdoing after a federal indictment of him and his wife. The couple was indicted for conspiracy and bribery in a federal investigation. The probe focused on ties between American business leaders and the former Soviet Republic of Azerbaijan. Now, the indictment claims Cuellar accepted nearly $600,000 in bribes from an Azerbaijan-controlled energy company and a Mexican bank. It says in exchange, he agreed to push legislation advantageous to Azerbaijan. Cuellar is the former co-chair of the Congressional Azerbaijan Caucus.
Now, that Cuellar story should have been much bigger. I don't know why that wasn't more widely reported. But look, Democrat politicians take bribes from foreign governments. As far as I can tell, this is standard operating procedure from Democrats. I mean, look, they have a variety of schemes, of course, but this is one of them. So is there really any question as to whether or not ActBlue knew what they were doing when they allowed foreign actors to contribute to Democrat political campaigns? I don't think so. I think ActBlue knew exactly what they were doing. Foreign governments understand that if they want to influence foreign politics in their own interest, then all they need to do is bribe Democrat politicians. It's pretty simple. And so the more Democrats that hold office, the easier it is to bribe them. But if the federal government is filled with MAGA Republicans, foreign bribes would not be possible. Democrats know this. ActBlue knows this. So these corrupt a-holes, I cannot imagine that they're not doing everything in their power to facilitate foreign money flowing into American politics, because it's all going to the Democrats. And it's ironic because for years, the Democrats insisted that Russia was trying to help Trump win. Heck, they still claim this. But of course, this was never true. As I always say, if you want to know what Democrats are doing, just listen to what they're accusing Republicans of. Every accusation is a confession. Well, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember, it's not that liberal friends are ignorant. It's just they know so much. That is not so. Good night.
There are going to be millions of Democrats that are going to vote with us this time around because they too want that promise kept. It was a promise for less government and less taxes and more freedom for the people.